Hey second grade, today we're going to be drawing a portrait of baseball legend Jackie Robinson. Ours will look something similar to this one here. He's very expressive. Did you know he hit 137 home runs in his Major League Baseball career? Amazing! Did you also know that Major League Baseball celebrates on April 15th National Jackie Robinson Day, where all MLB players change their number from whatever it is to his number, which is 42. It's pretty incredible. Let's get started. Alright guys, to get started you're going to need a paper, a pencil, an eraser, some crayons, and a reference photo. This is a picture of Jackie Robinson. This is the one I used to draw my portrait here. I wanted to capture the intense face he's making. He's clearly out playing baseball. So we are going to start by putting our finger on the top middle of our paper, slide down a few finger spaces from the top, put a little mark. That's where we're going to start the hat. Now the hat is going to be two lines coming out to the side, kind of like an arch shape, an arc. Add the little button on the top of the hat. Now you're going to draw a curved bill. It should make it look like it's coming right out at you. And then a second line right below that, following the same curve. So it should just kind of look flat. Don't worry about the logo, we'll add that later. Draw two short lines from the side of his hat. That's the sides of his head there. And you're gonna continue that line down. We're gonna create his cheeks and the side of his face. Then we'll create his chin. Perfect. Here's our head shape. We might have to change it. We'll see how it goes. Up next, we'll draw the ears. Try to make your ears on the same level, like the same height, not one higher than the other. There we go. Now we'll add his eyebrows. Thinking back to the reference photo, he was kind of squinting because he was outside, so that's why his face is showing such expression. And imagine that there's a line in the middle of the face, splitting it down the center. Here's one eyebrow. Here's a second one. Remember, you can pause the video as often as you need to. Now we'll draw the eyes. Again, he's kind of squinting, so they're not a normal almond shape. They're more crescent shape. At the inside of the eye, the iris. And then the pupil is inside of that, the black circle. There we go. Great job. So his, again, he's squinting, so he's kind of scrunched up in the face. So this line here is just showing expression. Now we'll add his nostril, lined up with the inside corner of his eye. And his other nostril, they're like parenthesis shapes, two C's facing each other. And then connect it from that ridge we've drawn. There we go. Add a little arch for his nostrils. Cool. Now we're gonna add his smile. So we'll start with a kind of curved line up to the corner of his mouth. Add his lips, his top lip anyway. And we'll add, leave a space because his teeth, he is smiling with his teeth, so we want to show that too. And then here's his bottom lip. Awesome. Extend that line a little on the corner of his mouth for his smile. Draw a couple of lines for his teeth. There you have it. Cool. We'll add two lines for his neck. They're not very long, they're pretty short. And we'll draw the collar of his shirt. It's kind of, it curves down because it is a button-down shirt. It's a jersey, not a shirt. Duh. His shoulders coming out to the sides. There we go. Now, when you write the word Dodgers, mine is kind of going off the page, so I had to pretend some of the D was showing. And then, if you can't write in cursive, you can replay this part of the video as often as you need to, or ask your mom or dad or somebody for help. I do want to incorporate his number. I didn't do that on the first portrait, so this one, his number is 42. So we're going to draw block numbers or bubble letters bubble numbers, a 4 and a 2. If you can't draw bubble numbers, when you go back and color it, just make your lines pretty bold, real thick right there. We will add the grass in the distance along with a different style of tree. So I'm drawing the trunk. It splits into a Y. Draw some wiggly lines for leaves. Pretty simple, pretty basic. If you like to draw your trees differently, draw them a little different. That's okay. There we go, some more wiggly lines. The trees are kind of overlapping, they're in the distance. Draw this side. 2 more trees. If you like the look of the pine trees, or maybe you want to put houses or a scoreboard would be pretty cool. I just thought of that. Anything baseball related would look great. Couple more. Do some leaves. There we go. Awesome. All right, now we got to add that detail on his collar. Comes down. And on the other side. Here we go. And a button. Cool. Now for the bee, the logo on his hat. It is just a fancy bee. If you want to draw your own style of bee, that's okay too. And then do the inside of that letter real close because it's a skinny little letter. Nice. Oh, his hair, of course. There we go. Now we're ready for color. I'm using brown for his skin. I outlined it first and I outlined his features, his nose, around his eyes. I used a tan color for his lips. I used black for his eyebrows and hair and the outline on the jersey. Regular blue for his hat, light blue for the bee, regular blue for the word Dodgers. I had a sky blue for the sky. I traced my trees with green, colored them in nicely, colored my grass with a different color, did my tree trunks, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed.